Don't use my video.
Google Maps is what, 2 years old now. So it's out to date every time.
Don't see all the as much stock. They wouldn't know where all the cars are and stuff like that.
Basically, nobody's going to take a planet hit on a 2-year-old data.
Today we're at Aston Barclay, the National Car and Van Auction and Remarketing Specialists. Now there's not a lot of information on their website, but they do have featured products. So they have like I don't know, it looks a bit kind of evaluate kind of things, you know, products and things like that. But yeah, they auction vans and cars. Well, specialists it says. It's quite a nice building, it's quite a big building, and they've got a massive welcome sign above the reception over there, and 3 Aston Barclay flags flying. Some nice cars in the car park, and the site is big. They do have a pitch over this way to this side, and there's a lot of cars there. There's a lot of stock. So yeah, the site itself is quite big. And we've got a second building over there. That one's vehicle remarketing. That's it, vehicle remarketing at the top there. We've got one coming out now, look. Wonder where that's going. ID, Volkswagen ID, very nice. Look. Well, that is the bit there. Welcome. All the way back there as well. What we'll do is we'll kind of return to the public area. Well, this is public, we are in the public area, but I'll just go a little bit further back.
We start at a car auction site where the boundaries between private business and public access are about to be tested. The auditor is filming from what appears to be a public area, but the sheer size of the facility often makes employees nervous about security. Notice how the auditor establishes his position early. We need to see if the staff understands the difference between unwanted filming and illegal filming. Let's see who approaches first.
I'm going to take the drone off for a little look around from the air. I'll do the aerial tour. It's a bit windy, so not sure if I'll have to come back. I mean, look at them flags. Might have to come back to get the drone footage for this place. There seems to be a lot of stock on the other side, as well as the. Hi there, you alright?
Can I ask what you're doing?
Just a little video on Aston Barclay.
Alright.
Just in the area, so I thought I'd come up. Massive building.
Anything in particular?
No, it's just for me.
Seek permission or?
What, permission?
Obviously, it's private land, effectively.
This is not private land here, is it?
It is from where these studs are, where you were initially.
Where the studs are, there. That's so after that, that's private property.
All that area around, and obviously this here. Obviously, we don't mind as long as we know what the purpose of the filming is. That's all.
Ah, right, yeah. It's just for me. It's just personal. It's nothing. It's not for a company. I'm not. Yeah. All I'm doing is I wanted to have a look at the site because it's big, isn't it? There's loads of cars in there and stuff like that. So I thought I'd come along, just gonna do a bit of ground filming, and then I'm going to fly a drone over to get the aerial shots of the yard and the building.
I imagine you'd need permission to do that if you're going to actually you're next fan of the nature of what you
fly it over here with police being there as well. I think
it's just understanding what you're actually going to do with the footage. Obviously, you can't do anything with it without anybody's permission. That's all.
Oh yeah, you can. Yeah, it's fine. It's all right. I'm just literally. It's private. You see, I'm not a business or anything like that. I'm just going to fly over, get the shots, zoom in on the bits that look really interesting, and you know the public don't generally get to see. Have a look at how many cars you've got over there, because there's a lot of cars over there, isn't there? And that's it really. I'll be off then.
But like I say, you can't fly a drone because you're too close to that police.
No, that's not. I'll be going over to the police station later on my way back. I'm going to fly over there and.
You're not allowed to.
It's just understanding. It's just understanding.
Why does he think I'm not allowed to?
No, it's not. It's just trying to understand what you actually do with the footage, because obviously using that footage, because it actually, filming us, you can film us, but you can't do anything with the footage without our permission.
Well, the thing is, I'm not on your site or anything. I'm just out in public. I'm not going to.
Still filming us while we're talking.
Yeah, because we're all out in public, aren't we? You've approached me, so yeah.
Whether it's public or not, depending on what you're going to do with that footage, you need our express permission to do anything with it. So it's for us, we just need to understand what the use of that footage is, that's all.
Confusion regarding public versus private permissions. Rule. There is no expectation of privacy in public. The employee mentions private land, but they're standing in a publicly accessible area. Filming what you can see from public is generally lawful. Question for viewers. Do you think the staff genuinely don't know the law, or are they trying to intimidate politely?
Personal purposes, basically.
Well, then can I say now then that
what are you going to do with the personal information? Why have you got personal interest?
Well, have I got a personal interest? What, in Aston Barclay?
Well, yeah.
Just in all
other stuff that you do.
Yeah, all industrial estates really. So I go around, do a little video tour on the ground. If you guys come out and speak to me, that's quite good, because obviously I might ask you a couple of questions, see if I can get any info about what you do and stuff like that. And then literally fly the drone over, get the aerial shots top down, and that'll be fine. You won't be able to see anything on the drone. It'll be so high up, you won't see people's faces or car number plates or all that.
I think it's now just recording.
Is that what you do? Is that your job? Is that what you?
I don't do it as a job. No, it's more of a hobby, if you know what I mean. 'Cause I don't.
What do you put it on?
No, it's just I'd rather not say. You know what I mean? I'm literally just out doing some quick shots, just a bit of filming, bit of droning, and then that's it.
Again, if you've captured us as individuals, we have the right to know what you do with that footage. That's the thing.
Under what do you mean?
Well, again, you can record things, but you can't actually use it without express permission. That's GDPR basics, basically. Using you need our express permission to do anything with that.
Yeah, I think I know what you mean. So you're thinking about GDPR. No, I'll set your mind at rest there. GDPR won't apply to what I'm doing, because
I know it's not personal information, but it's still using our interactions, our footage.
Oh, I know, but if you read GDPR, what you'll find is that you're right in one way, but the way I do it, it's put together with artistic and journalistic license. So I'm not in.
So I'm not convinced of GDPR, but GDPR is one part of it. But equally, the legal right to be filmed and what happens to that footage. I'm talking about that, specifically.
Right.
GDPR comes in when all these other, because these are trade vehicles, these are customer vehicles, these are other businesses. But again, if you've got technology on your equipment to delete all the registration numbers and that type.
Oh no, that took forever. Yeah. I mean,
you see, that's where I'm coming from. You see. All it takes is to one of our customers' vehicles to be in here, then see a footage, and then someone else get connected to it, and then we're implicated in it because we've allowed filming of vehicles.
You haven't allowed it, have you? It's just that you haven't covered them all up. You know what I mean?
Well, because we didn't know. You see, so by doing that and having this conversation, we've technically by default allowed it to happen.
The GDPR argument is misapplied here. GDPR doesn't normally apply to individuals filming for personal, artistic, or journalistic purposes. It applies to organizations processing data, not a guy filming cars from a public road. The manager's fear is that the company is allowing filming, but legally, they have no power to stop public photography of anything visible from outside.
Public domain photography.
It's just very, very complicated. You can imagine, because of the hundreds of thousands of customers and buyers that we have, sharing information like that without express permission or Aston Barclay sign off. I mean, it could have been just a quick matter of tapping in reception, speaking to our marketing and HSEQ people, and we could have agreed it all off.
People normally go mad when I do that though, because I normally film the whole thing from start to finish. So if I walked in with a camera, then I am filming them. Then, if you know what I mean. So I'm not filming you because you've walked up to me, you've approached me.
Now, aren't you?
Oh yeah, but I was filming already, so you've approached me and come onto the camera. So I'd never walk up to somebody. That's why I didn't go into reception, because I don't generally tend to walk up to people and stick a camera in the face. If people want to come to me,
if you started, that's what I'm saying. Before you started filming. The only concern.
So I can only talk to one person at a time.
Sorry. So what I'm trying to make is, obviously you can walk into the building without filming. So So you won't be, contravening anybody's privacy. We're just a little bit concerned that this is a big company with a lot of customers, a lot of cars.
It is.
And we've actually visualised you filming it specifically, and we don't know what it's going to be used for. That's our concern.
Right. But I mean, I'll allay your concerns in a way. Just it's nothing nefarious. I ain't come to rob you or look. If you look at,
I never thought that for a minute. It's the simple fact that you've gathered all this footage, and we're basically sanctioning it by allowing this to carry on. That's my fear.
Yeah, that's my point though. You're not allowing it to carry on. It's just going to carry on regardless.
Well, but that's what I'm saying. So if we understand what it's used for, we either agree or disagree. If we disagreed with the footage, then we wouldn't be able to use it. If we agreed with it, then we'd sign off on it, wouldn't we?
Yeah. Well, that's the. Well, I don't normally do it. I don't normally take that approach. Normally, what I do is I just turn up, do it from mainly from the outside. So I try not to go on as much these days because sometimes I do stray on a bit. Would you be able to leave us your name and address that should we have any implications or follow up?
I
definitely don't do that.
To film yourself, we don't know where that footage is going to.
I know what you mean. But I definitely don't do that. I don't give my personal details out to anybody.
Right. But yet you're quite happy to capture everybody else around here because
Well, no, I'm not. No,
it's name badges and everything normally because we come outside. We're not.
No, it's not like that. You've come out to me in public.
So you're happy for me to film you at this point?
You film me, of course you can.
But it's reciprocated.
Yeah, but it's not just from our individual persons. I was talking about the actual business security risk and all that. Basically, we've had a number of hits on theft.
Oh, that's bad.
This is it now. I know people know that we're here, but when you've got somebody, filming that footage can be taken away, detailed and scrutinised by somebody who plans to do a hit on the place. That's what we've got. How many hits have we had? 3, 4. 3 or 4 hits.
That's
targeted.
bad.
That's the concern. So from the insurance point of view, if that footage is out there for everybody to see, all those implications involved with it. So, and again, it's not necessarily. It wouldn't necessarily say no, but we don't know anything about it, so we can't agree or disagree. That's the problem.
Yeah. No, that's the thing, isn't it? Yeah, that's just the way it works, isn't it? So if somebody just comes out, they're just having a little film around in public, they're allowed to film whatever they can see.
We've got a public auction. You can't film in there without express permission. You're not allowed to.
A public auction.
Yeah.
So you can I go in there? Can I go in?
Of course, but you can't because there's other people in there. There's customers around there.
Yeah.
You can walk in without your camera.
Can I?
Yeah,
I can walk in without my camera.
You can't.
So it's kind of public accessible.
You cannot film in there when there's public there.
Yeah. Now, it's not something I'm interested in filming inside because I know that would probably upset you even more because you're not impressed that I'm doing it outside here. But
we're not. It's not that we're not impressed. Don't misconstrue us. What we're trying to say is we don't know your purposes and what your intent is. And that's and you're giving us all the assurances what your intent is, but it means nothing. Units like there, something gets out on the internet and it's out there for everybody. There is no control over that, and that's why we need licensing. Things in place to control that.
And if I were a robber, I'd be off by now. But don't worry.
No, not saying that. What I'm suggesting is that your footage that you use and you put out there could be, further taken and looked at and reviewed, and people consider ways in.
Oh right, there's Google Maps, so they could probably Street View and everything, but they probably use that. They won't use my video.
But Google Maps is 2 years old now, so it's out to date every time.
Won't see as much stock. They won't know where all cars are and stuff like that.
Basically, nobody's going to plan a hit on a 2-year-old data.
Yeah, true. Because the drone, that'll get it top down, so they'll be able to see where all.
Exactly.
That
is our Google Earth is like 2 years old at least.
I'll tell you what though, I normally speed the drone footage up a little bit, so they won't be able to see which cars are which. Probably from.
We're not going to actually. The main thing is that you're actually filming this property, these individuals around here, that's got a risk to ourselves in terms of where their information goes and where the footage goes to.
And here comes the classic move: asking for the auditor's name. Important rule: private employees cannot demand ID from members of the public. The auditor politely declines, which is his legal right. This is where companies often confuse security protocol with legal authority. Completely different things.
Like Google Maps already exists, dismantling the security argument. The conversation takes a bizarre turn. The manager stops asking for ID and tries to physically maneuver the auditor into a specific trap to capture his face. Watch how he attempts to force the auditor to register himself on camera.
And we've no control over that.
Yeah. So where do we go from here then? Because you look like busy guys. You might want to be.
We are very busy. Yeah. I'm concerned you can imagine this is a bit more important for the implications. That's the issue.
Yeah. Ooh, that is a nice car, that. I'll purposely film that, I'll move it away like that. Look. I didn't want to get his registration number, that's all, but it's a very nice car, that. Yeah, I'm not here to kind of film people, so I'll move it away like that when they're coming past, you know, with private cars.
There's any great confidence that you're telling us what you're actually doing with this footage.
Yeah. Well, I'll just say then, I don't normally do that. I don't normally divulge any information when I'm on location.
What do you normally do then? What do you normally do?
Just
At this point, we don't know what the purpose or intent is.
Literally, just to get just to film the building from the outside, from public.
For what purpose?
Just for my own purpose. Just for my own purpose. I don't normally go into detail. You know what I mean? I'm just.
But I think you need to. I think it's at this point you kind of need to let us understand what the purpose is.
Allay our fears.
I'd rather not. Just you seem like busy guys, you know.
But yeah, we are busy guys, but we're still here now trying to work out what the situation is.
All it is from me, I literally just say all I'm doing is filming from the outside, from public, flying a drone over, and then that's it, done. Just for my own purposes. I'd rather not go into any detail about what I'm doing with it and all that kind of stuff, and giving detail.
There, if you kind of swaying away from subjects a little bit.
And again, it makes it more suspicious when you're actually outside in an open environment with a mask that's obviously not serving purpose, but it does cover your face.
Yeah, I know.
That gives extra concern as well.
Yeah, because it's like you said, you know, sometimes people when you're filming, sometimes people walk up to you, and because you're then on my camera, you think, oh, I'll film him then, you know, just to try and get me back or something. But it's not like that. It's I ain't brought you out to come and on the camera, if you know what I mean.
The point I came to obviously gives us extra suspicion, like I say, when you're walking outside with a mask on that isn't actually serving purpose, or again to hide your face. So you're all guarded, you've got all the information, and yet you're quite happy to take everything about this what we've got here. So it's a little bit one-sided at the moment.
It is, isn't it? Yeah, exactly. It is a bit, isn't it? But yeah, it's just nothing illegal about it, basically. You know,
we don't know that.
Yeah, it's
don't
fine.
know your intent.
The mask argument.
Security concerns do not override civil liberties. The manager worries the footage could help thieves, but legally, that's not a valid reason to stop filming. Criminals don't rely on YouTube. They do their own in-person scouting. But companies often believe filming equals risk, even when nothing unlawful is occurring.
What we intend to do with it, and it gives us concern now. You now make us concerned as whether or not we need to register this with the authorities to get further understanding.
Oh yeah, don't phone police. They'll be even busier than you guys.
Well, they possibly are. But these major companies getting cyber hacked, getting all the information. There's a lot of stuff out there, and as soon as you start videoing stuff that's going to go out on the World Wide Web, it's open to everybody.
Yeah, I never said it was gonna though, but yeah, I know what you mean. It's one of those things, isn't it? It's just.
But it's not one of those things, unfortunately. We've never had this before, and it's not normal.
Oh, have you never had anyone rock up and film this place?
No. Not to the point of the outside.
I've seen enough of these videos.
It's impressive.
What's going on.
Yeah, it's impressive. It's impressive building.
There's hundreds of millions of impressive businesses around here.
And we are not the most impressive by any means.
Oh, I don't know. I like them flags and that big welcome thing along the top there. And I am interested in cars. I'm a bit of a car
There's plenty
enthusiast.
of car auctions around here. There's much better buildings than ours.
Well, I will tell you a little bit. And you're not the only place I've come to drone over today. So I picked it out. I picked them out before I came. There's this place that looks good from the air. So I looked at it from Google Maps and I thought that's going to look good, you know, as I'm flying over. And the yard as well. That, you know, as you're going over and stuff, all the different colours of the cars and stuff. It's just makes for really good droning footage. That's all.
And again, for what purpose?
Where's it going to end up?
Yeah, that's what I said. I'd rather not say. I'd rather not get into it.
I don't know why you're beating about the bush, mate. I've seen enough of these videos. I get why we're stood here, and that's exactly what you want right now. Is for us to stand here.
No, I would literally rather you get back in because I'm running out of time. I've got an allotted time for this place because I need to stick to a schedule. Yeah, exactly. Thank you very much, guys, for coming and seeing me. I'm gonna. Do you want to? Before I do go, do you want to give me one interesting fact? Any interesting facts?
Do you mind doing a favour, since you're actually around here, just come a little bit closer to our CCTV, so at least we can confirm this conversation that should there be anything that comes out beyond that. We've probably got you anyway on CCTV, but if you're saying you're doing nothing with it, happy to film us, are you happy to just step forward to come and get into view of our cameras?
I'm not going to come into the view of your cameras because your cameras cover your property. I'm not going to go back onto your property.
No, you've just been onto there.
Yeah, I don't want to go back onto your property now. Yeah, definitely not. No, I'd rather. I know, because I'd rather just stay on the outside now and just finish off the piece for the ground.
Why are you so nervous now then when you were quite happy earlier on?
This is the irony moment. The manager claims Google Maps is outdated, but argues filming is dangerous. Yet both provide the same visibility of the site. It highlights the core theme. People fear cameras not because of danger, but because of control. Should the public's right to record be restricted because a business feels